What's up guys, Rob here and welcome back to episode 3 of the American Dream. Before we get started, please hit the subscribe button and like the video if you want to keep seeing more of this type of content. It really does mean a lot to us and the support on the series so far has been amazing. So you join us 10 games from the end of season 2 of the MLS with Austin FC. And as you can see, it's been a bit of a crazy season really, and we currently sit in second place, 5 points behind Houston, but with 3 games in hand. So as it stands, the title is in our hands. Provided we continue with the form we have, we will claim the regular season title, both in the Western Conference and in the overall Supporters' Shield. So it's been a pretty impressive season. Looking at the main reasons for why that's happened, we had a change of tactic this year. Last year we were playing a more aggressive 4-2-4 formation with the 2 strikers up front, wingers, and then just the 2 midfielders in the centre. Whereas this year we've moved to a bit more defensive but still quite aggressive sort of formation with 3 central midfielders and the 1 striker up front instead. And it really has made a difference to our form, as you can see from the league position really. But the performances that we've had as well have been pretty impressive. Konechny once again has been incredible. He's got 13 goals and 8 assists in 21 appearances this season now. So he's been fantastic. Once again, a free transfer last year and did really well for us. But the main changes in personnel that have really made a difference have been the 2 wingers. We signed Mauricio Pochettino from Tottenham. That is the Pochettino's son, and he's come in and been absolutely incredible, provided a real X factor off the right wing. As you can see, his stats are really impressive, and he scored 8 goals and 5 assists in the season so far. Only issue with him is he has had a little minor injuries every other game it seems at the moment. So that's something we're hoping he sort of grows out of as he develops. On the other wing we signed Alexis Mendez from Ajax. He's an American player anyway, so he counts as homegrown for us, and he's been very, very good. 9 goals and 4 assists for him at the left wing. He's been super consistent as well, really changed some games for us. It didn't cost us a huge amount either really. He only cost us £150,000 to bring him in. So he's been a really, really good signing for us. Elsewhere in terms of transfers, we brought in 3 really good centre midfielders as well. We signed Johnny from Columbus Crew. This was a guy we've been looking at for a little while, and he eventually became available, so we brought him in. Piero was an end of contract signing, I think, or was he? No, he was 600k. So again, a very small fee. And Martelo's only just signed for us. He was a lot more expensive. I think he was 3.5 million. Yeah, 3.5 million. But as you can see, he's a really well-rounded player, still with a bit of potential as well at only the age of 22. So hopefully that midfield is going to keep propelling us forward to some really good results towards the end of the season. Looking at our results so far, you can see there's a lot of green dots on the list, which is testament to the change of tactics really. It really has made a difference. And when you compare it to last season's results, with all of the red dots showing there, it really has been a dramatic change from season to season. The clear standout result was this 9-0 win at home to DC United, which was an MLS record, beating LA Galaxy's record of an 8-1 victory. There was goals from all over the place in this one. Looking at it, Johnny got an early goal to set us on the way, Konechny with 1. We then scored 3 goals in 5 minutes with Mendez, Piero and Kinsner, the centre-back, scoring, before Serpa and Mendez then scored another, and then Dominguez popped up with 2 goals in injury time just to really finish the game off. So really, really impressive performance there. Elsewhere we beat LA Galaxy 3-1, which is probably the biggest scalp we claimed all season. Really, really good performance to beat them 3-1 at home. And then we had an absolute thriller against Atlanta United. Now this game, on paper we were looking at a point was going to be a good result for us. In the end we came out with 3 points, but the story of the game started. We went 2-0 down inside 12 minutes thanks to Joseph Martinez, who was absolutely top quality. But the recovery was complete by half time, heading in at 2-2 with Pochettino and Konechny bringing us back into the game, before Dominguez stepped off the bench just after half time and put us 3-2 ahead, thinking at this point, we're in with a chance of a win here, still time to go but we should be okay, before Conway pegged us back in the 81st minute, and you're thinking, well, a point's not the end of the world, but we finished with an 88th minute winner from Dominguez off the bench again to score another double for him. He has now been sold since then, but that second goal was crucial to us getting that victory. Really set us on our way to moving up the table. As I say, Dominguez has been sold to Nîmes since. He got upset over some sort of contract issue. I think he wanted £30,000 a week. They've given him 25,000. We just couldn't afford to give him 30,000 a week. He wasn't that vital to us, so we let him go, unfortunately. The only real major setback this season came in the US Cup third round, where we ended up with a 3-3 draw against Austin Bold in a derby. Before there was 4 goals in extra time, before we ended up in a penalty shootout, which we somehow managed to lose, which ends up leaving us with 2 seasons played in America, and we are still yet to win a US Cup game, which isn't ideal. The board aren't too upset about it. They wanted us to make the 5th round, but the fact that we're doing so well elsewhere means they're not too bothered. Our target at the start of the season was to avoid finishing bottom of the league. I think mathematically we've already done that, so it's already looking like a really positive season, even with 10 games to go. They have also offered me a new contract which I've signed. That will pop up on the screen now, the details of that. So all of the things are looking really positive for the future. Still looking to grow the club's reputation on and off the field, and they've done that by improving the youth recruitment and the junior coaching as well. So all positive things really. The board are backing us, we're getting the results on the pitch. It's all good. So with all that said, we will be back next episode with the conclusion of this season, which will hopefully include a really good playoff run. We're currently 10 points clear of falling out of the playoffs at the moment, so you'd like to think we're going to make it almost certainly now. And then hopefully from there we can move on towards winning the MLS Cup, which is the sort of overall goal. But if you'd like to see how we get on live and before it comes to YouTube next episode, then pop over to twitch.tv/offthebarfm, and you can come and get involved, come and see us progressing through the seasons and moving forwards towards that MLS trophy. So with all that said, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all next time.